back and we're gonna do this thing because I missed the monochromatic series. It's back, it's back, it's back. The monochromatic series is back. That's when I do one color all over the face. The eyes, the lips, maybe even the blush, we'll see. So today I decided that, you know what? This is my last day of freedom, my last day of spring break. Let me go out with a bang. So I'm going to be creating this monochromatic look with the color red, my favorite color, because you already know Berry loves red. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. The products that I'm going to be using are going to be mostly from the crayon case because I've been ordering a lot from their website lately and I just love it. Like, look at that. Pretty soon my entire makeup collection will be of the crayon case, which I absolutely would not mind because number one, it's a black owned makeup brand, honey, and it is thriving and slaying the internet and the coins of the black people. So I'm really excited. Majority of the products I will be using on my face today will be from the crayon case, and yeah, I can't wait. I just bought this new palette called Watch Me Blush. Let's dig into that real quick. First of all, let me tie my hair because I don't know why I'm pretending like my edges are not gonna frizz up. Alright, so we're gonna do the eyes. We are going to be using, of course, the box of crayon palette. I probably will be using this palette in almost all my makeup tutorial videos just because it has everything I need. It has color, it has warmth, it has just all the good stuff. So we're gonna start with this palette. So we are doing monochromatic, so I will be only using red. However, I always need some type of transition color, so I'm going to start with this tan color here. I'm going to be using this soft tan color here, and that's just going to be my base. So it's really like a flesh tone color. I just need something under the red, and I am bringing it all the way under my brow bone. Now the good thing about using monochromatic colors is you can use the same color but with different textures. Like you can use a red matte and a sparkling red and still be a part of the monochromatic family, as long as it's the same color. So I'm going to start with this dome brush. This dome brush is good for packing on color. It's really like dense, so it gets the job done when you want to add a specific color in a specific area. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive right into the red and just start packing the color right on my lid first. And this is going to be a type of eyeshadow look where you're going to have to continuously add and add color. So just be patient. Every time I go from front to back, I just add on another layer just to make it a little bit more darker. So go from back and forth motion, add more color, add more color. You're literally going to add on about like 10 layers just so you can get the red that you're looking for, because you don't want it to be like pink, you want it to be red. So about 10 layers, you know. If you work fast, then it won't seem like that draining, but I don't mind it because like I really want to do this. And just make sure that there are no patches in between colors. Like I see a little bit of patches right there, so I'm just going to add just in that area. Alright, so I'm going to stop right there. Now I'm going to take a blending brush, just a regular old blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this outer part so that it like pulls out a little bit more. Just the outer part I'm blending out, because I don't want the color to fade away. I just want it to be a little bit more elongated. Now I'm going to take some more of the red, and now I'm going to add on to what I just blended, and I want it to be like sort of connected to like the tail of my eyebrows, because when I apply the liner, it's going to be really nice. Just watch. So I'm just pulling it out. Honestly, monochromatic eyes is probably the easiest eye look to go for because you're only using one color. Like if you're like always in a rush to go somewhere, try doing monochromatic makeup, because I feel like it'll save you a lot of time and energy knowing that you're only going to be using one color. So now I'm going to take a smudger brush, which is a really tiny brush that has like a point to it. I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to smudge across the bottom of my eye. And pull it out a little bit here. And I'm going ham because I want it to really show. Because when I add my liner, I don't want it to be overpowered by the black. So I fill in those sparse areas with this pointed brush. I'm just going to align it. Like, it's almost like no effort to do this. So I love this so much. It looks weird, but just trust the process, people. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline now, just so you guys can understand why I'm trying to tell you to trust me. I'm just gonna take this Jordana black eyeliner and I'm gonna go in my waterline. I may be out of the camera frame just because I need to look down into a mirror when I'm doing this. See, that's all I did, was just add some black liner here. All right, I did the same thing on that eye. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little wing liner. I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation off camera because that's the boring part, you know. Nobody cares about that anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm just gonna be careful not to like wipe off some of the eyeshadow. However, I do want to emphasize this cut right here, so I'm just going to drag it in a straight line. Now it's time to set it and forget it. Here we have the Crayon Cases Chalk Dust Setting Powder and the color N, which is the yellow banana powder. And I'm just going to set my under eye really quick. It's the reddest color in this palette. So we're going to take this color to blush up the face. Will be all for now. Ooh, that's bright. A little bit goes a long way. So actually, I'm going to take that cranberry color and kind of add it onto my eye look as well, because this is a different kind of red, but oh yeah. So I'm taking that blush and just adding it onto the eyes. It definitely amps up the look. Yeah. So for highlight, I'm going to be using the Crayon Cases On a Roll highlighter. This thing is super duper shiny, which I actually really love. Like, I love me some nice gold melanin friendly highlighter. Really nice. This is a type of highlighter that you would like wear like if you're going to be in the sun a lot, because it's going to just make your face pop a lot. You don't even have to wear foundation for this kind of highlighter. Like, I would just wear some moisturizer and add this highlight on top, and baby, like, look at that. That is so pretty. Can't tell me that ain't pretty. So let's move on to the final thing, the lips. Now, I was really debating whether I should do a matte or a glossy lip, but I feel like I need to do a matte lip for the purposes of the eyes, because the eyes are not shimmery at all. So I think a matte lip would go better. However, if you do recreate this look, you can definitely do your glossy lip. But again, this is just my preference. I like my eyes to match my lips. So to line it, first I'm going to use this MAC liner in the color Burgundy. And it's just a simple burgundy liner. Next, I'm going to take this NYX Suede liner in the color Kitten Heels, and this is a super bright red liner, and I'm just going to go over that line and then fill it in as well. When I really want a super red matte lip, I just use liner. I don't use lipstick at all. I just feel like it stays on the whole day. See that? It's so easy to work with liner. It's just like, it just goes on. Like lipstick, it be everywhere. So I changed the background just so that you can actually see the work that I just did on this face, because I feel like the red was just too much red, so I had to put some black in there so you could see the real red, you know what I'm saying? So this is her. She is definitely something right now. Like, girl, who do you think you are? I absolutely love the way that this look turned out. I think it is super chic. I think it's very classy. Like the whole eyes and lips combo, like that is super lit to me. Like I love monochromatic makeup. It's just so effortless. Like I absolutely love this. If you do love it, go ahead and comment down below and tell me what color you want to see next. If you haven't already, I have an orange, a pink, and a blue monochromatic series. Oh, and gold. I already have those colors done, so now you can add red to that. So this is my 5th monochromatic makeup. The next color I probably will do, I don't know, it's going to either have to be purple, yellow, green. I don't think I've ever put green on my lips before, so that's going to be interesting. So if you have the next color that you would like me to do, please comment down below so I know. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends and all of them people. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!